In Helena, the Senate Ethics Committee continued its hearing on Montana Senator Jason Ellsworth. NBC Montana's Bowen West brings us the updates.
After a week-long pause, the Senate Ethics Committee continued the ongoing saga involving Senator Ellsworth after allegations of abuse of power. According to the Audit Division's preliminary findings, Ellsworth attempted to use $170,000 in leftover funds from a committee he chaired for a contract with a former business associate. Ellsworth allegedly tried to split the contract to avoid the state procurement process, a move the Audit Division has classified as an abuse of his position.
I believe it should always be disclosed, and most often it always is, because you just never want that appearance of bias, unfairness, or putting your finger on the scale for any company that's trying to compete for business with the state of Montana.
Throughout this hearing, legislative staff testified about the irregularities they saw with the contract, including lack of disclosure of the relationship, lack of approval from certain boards, and not meeting criteria for how swiftly it was put out. They reviewed meetings from November and December of 2024 where Ellsworth first brought up a bill tracker service.
That the balance of the information here shows 3 direct statements from Senator Ellsworth that he authored these contracts and made the decision to split them.
A lengthy discussion with a state auditor occurred on Friday afternoon.
What we saw was a pattern of conduct, and the pattern of conduct was indicative of an attempt to evade scrutiny of these contracts. This quite easily meets our definition of abuse.
The ethics panel will continue gathering evidence before forwarding its findings to the full Senate for review and potential disciplinary action against Ellsworth. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you the latest on air and online. Reporting in studio, Bowen West, NBC Montana.